Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P055C, indicates that there is a low voltage condition in the rocker arm oil pressure sensor circuit for the 2022 Honda Civic. The rocker arm oil pressure sensor plays a critical role in monitoring the oil pressure that affects engine performance and timing. It is connected to the engine control module, PCM, which interprets its input to optimize engine operation. If the output voltage of the sensor drops below a specific threshold, typically 0.18 volts, the PCM identifies this as a potential malfunction and stores the DTC. Proper function of the rocker arm oil pressure sensor is essential, as it influences oil distribution to rocker arms, thereby impacting overall engine health and efficiency. The rocker arm oil pressure sensor is designed to measure oil pressure within the engine and is typically located near the engine head. Its primary function is to communicate oil pressure levels to the PCM. Oil pressure is crucial for the functioning of various engine components, particularly the rocker arms, which move the engine's valves. A low voltage reading from this sensor can indicate a number of issues, including a malfunctioning sensor, a wiring fault, or even a faulty PCM itself. The output voltage must remain above 0.18 volts under normal conditions. Otherwise, the PCM will trigger the DTC P055C. Thus, ensuring the operational integrity of this sensor is vital for maintaining engine performance. Several potential causes can lead to the DTC P055C. First, a faulty rocker arm oil pressure sensor may not provide the correct voltage reading, causing the PCM to detect an issue. Wiring problems, such as damaged, corroded, or shorted wires within the circuit, can also lead to low voltage readings. Additionally, if the PCM itself malfunctions, it may misinterpret signals from the sensor, resulting in an erroneous DTC. Each of these causes needs to be systematically checked to determine the root issue. Therefore, a thorough diagnostic process is essential to identify whether the rocker arm oil pressure sensor, the wiring, or the PCM is the culprit behind the low voltage condition indicated by the DTC. The presence of DTC P055C can lead to several noticeable symptoms in the vehicle's operation. Primarily, a check engine light will illuminate on the dashboard, signaling a need for diagnostic attention. Drivers may also experience noticeable engine performance issues, as the oil pressure directly impacts engine timing and operation. Additionally, increased oil consumption can occur due to improper oil distribution, ultimately leading to premature wear or failure of engine components. As such, if these symptoms are present, they may indicate that immediate attention is needed to address the underlying issue related to the rocker arm oil pressure sensor. Ignoring these signs can potentially lead to more significant engine damage if not rectified promptly. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P055C begins by turning the vehicle ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. This allows for the vehicle systems to power up for diagnostics. After activation, the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, should be used to check the voltage value reported by the rocker arm oil pressure sensor. If the reading is less than 0.18 volts, it indicates a duplication of the failure, confirming the sensor's significant issue. Documenting this reading is crucial, as it serves as a baseline for further testing. This step sets the foundation upon which all subsequent diagnostics are built and is critical for reducing misdiagnosis. In the second step of troubleshooting DTC P055C, disconnect the rocker arm oil pressure sensor 3P connector to isolate the sensor from the circuit. At this point, you will measure the voltage output of the sensor. With the vehicle ignition still in the on mode, The unit output voltage should ideally be around 5.0 V. If you find the voltage to be below this value, it confirms a malfunction in the rocker arm oil pressure sensor itself. Conversely, if the voltage is within the normal range, the issue may lie elsewhere in the wiring or PCM. Hence, proper disconnection and voltage measurement are vital steps in pinpointing the source of the problem effectively. The third troubleshooting step delves into the VCC2 and P-oil circuits. Initially, ensure that the rocker arm oil pressure sensor 3P connector is still disconnected, followed by the disconnection of the PCM connector E, which consists of 80 pins. This step is critical for performing accurate circuit inspection. You will then conduct a VCC2 open wire inspection, looking for resistance levels of less than 1 ohm, which signifies proper connectivity. Should there be higher resistance, it indicates an issue in the wiring. Additionally, inspect the P-oil circuit for any shorts to ground, ensuring that it remains not shorted. Addressing any abnormalities here can help determine if the DTC is triggered by wiring failures rather than component issues. The fourth and final troubleshooting step requires a detailed inspection of the TCM if prior tests indicate normal conditions for the rocker arm oil pressure sensor and wiring. In this case, if abnormalities are absent in previous tests, it implies a probable fault within the PCM itself. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, is the vehicle's central computer that processes input from various sensors to manage engine functions. If the PCM is found to be defective, it may misinterpret sensor signals, leading to the generation of DTC P055C. Therefore, confirming that all other components are functioning correctly is essential before deeming the PCM as the root cause of the problem. After completing the necessary repairs and component replacements related to DTC P055C, the next step is to clear the DTC from the PCM. This allows the vehicle's diagnostic system to reset and prepare for re-evaluation of the system. Once cleared, a test drive should be performed under various driving conditions to ensure that the fix has resolved the underlying issue and that the DTC does not reappear. Close monitoring of the check engine light during tests will indicate if the repairs were successful. This final verification step is crucial for confirming that the vehicle operates satisfactorily and that the integrity of the rocker arm oil pressure sensor circuitry is restored. To mitigate the chances of encountering DTC P05C in the future, regular preventive maintenance is essential. This includes routinely inspecting oil levels to ensure they are within the recommended range, as low oil levels can adversely affect sensor performance and potentially lead to false DTCs. Proper oil quality should also be maintained, since dirty or degraded oil can result in poor sensor readings. Additionally, making sure to keep the engine and its components well maintained will enhance overall performance. By following these practices, potential issues can be identified early on, leading to better vehicle reliability and performance, while minimizing repair costs over time. In conclusion, handling DTC P055C effectively requires a systematic approach to identify and correct low-voltage issues concerning the rocker arm oil pressure sensor. By understanding the functions and potential failures of both the sensor and associated wiring, you can efficiently troubleshoot the problems that lead to this DTC. Regular inspections and preventive maintenance play a critical role in preserving engine health and preventing similar issues from arising in the future. The awareness and tracking of voltage levels will aid in catching faults before they escalate, ensuring longevity in vehicle performance. By adhering to these guidelines, Honda Civic owners can better maintain their vehicles, preventing costly repairs and ensuring a safe and reliable driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.